Hello everyone and welcome back to me, Shiva Wilson, and my channel, which as you know is all about legalizing recreational cannabis in the UK. Now today I'm wearing my United Kingdom Cannabis Social Clubs t-shirt, which I got today, which I'm very pleased with. And today I've got for you a kind of documentary. It's not going to go into too much detail, but it's all about cannabis legalization in the UK. It's called The Green Revolution. So here we go. This documentary will explore the complex history of cannabis in the UK, the evolving global landscape of legalisation, and the potential impact of legalising cannabis on British society. So, Act 1, The Shadow of Prohibition. Historical roots. Cannabis use in the UK has a long history dating back to the Victorian era, initially for its medicinal properties. Then came the war on drugs. The 20th century saw the rise of a global war on drugs, leading to the criminalisation of cannabis in the UK in 1928. This policy, largely influenced by American pressure, has had a lasting impact on the country's drug laws. The rise of the black market. Prohibition has created a thriving black market, making it difficult to control the quality and safety of cannabis products. Act 2, Global Shifts and Lessons Learned. The changing tide. Over the past few decades, many countries have begun to reconsider their cannabis laws. Uruguay, a pioneer. In 2013, Uruguay became the first country to fully legalize cannabis, establishing a regulated market. Canada and the US, a diverse approach. Canada legalized cannabis in 2018, while the US has seen a growing number of states legalize recreational and medical use, leading to a complex patchwork of laws. Europe's mixed bag. Countries like Portugal, the Netherlands, and Spain have adopted different approaches to cannabis regulation, offering valuable insights for the UK. Act 3. The UK at a crossroads. The case for legalization. Harumph. This segment explores the potential benefits of legalizing cannabis in the UK, including reduced crime and increased safety. Taking the cannabis trade out of criminal hands could lead to a safer society. Tax revenue and economic growth. Legalization could generate significant tax revenue and create new jobs in the legal cannabis industry. Improved healthcare. Legal access to medical cannabis could provide relief for patients suffering from chronic pain, epilepsy, and other mental and physical conditions. So I'm really talking about getting it on the NHS there, because we already have medical cannabis in the UK since 2018. So there you go, but we need improved access to it. So legalization, you would presume, would lead to improved access to medical cannabis. The concerns and challenges. The documentary now examines the potential risks and challenges associated with legalization, including public health concerns, concerns over increased cannabis use, particularly among young people, and the potential for addiction need to be addressed in the laws. Driving safety, that's a big one. The impact of cannabis use on driving safety requires careful consideration and appropriate regulations. So there are some roadside drug tests for cannabis, and there's been an argument going on kind of around the world about what's the right way to actually do these drug tests, because having THC in your blood system doesn't necessarily correlate to driving impairment. And in Australia at the moment, they're having a discussion around why medical cannabis patients aren't allowed to drive in Australia with any THC in their bloodstream, so it's really hard for them to get around, which they're trying to develop a new testing scheme over there in Australia to really quantify impairment rather than just THC blood percentage. So there's a bit of a hoo-ha going around there at the moment. Social equity. Ensuring that legalization benefits all segments of society and does not disproportionately impact marginalized communities is crucial. Act 4. The future of cannabis in the UK. This is my symbol for UK, double piece. Public opinion and political landscape. Now the documentary explores the changing public opinion on cannabis legalization and the evolving political debate surrounding the issue. Okay, well, I'm not sure the documentary is going to talk much about that actually, so I'm going to skip over that. Sorry about that. Public opinion, we need to shift it basically. It is shifting already. There's, I think there's over 50% of people in the UK think that cannabis legalization is a good idea. Check that out online for the polls that are available. Yeah. The road ahead, looking towards the future, we're going to examine the different pathways the UK could take regarding cannabis legalization and the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Well, we're not actually going to do that either. So I now call to action, it says, encourage viewers to learn more about the issue. Yeah, if you want to learn more, you can learn more on my channel. There are lots of other podcasts available as well. Just type in Cannabis UK or Legalize Cannabis UK. Obviously, you've got United Kingdom Cannabis Social Clubs online. Check them out if you type that into Google. If you type in UK CSC, I think it will come up on Google as one of the first results. Yeah, and they've got a website, and they're going to be doing a series of talks in towns near you across the lands. I believe they're going to all the countries in the United Kingdom, and possibly they're going to visit Ireland as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're going to do a series of talks in towns near you, so that'll be interesting. You've also got the petition that's going around at the moment, which says legalise, tax and regulate cannabis in the UK. So there's a video which I will put in the suggested videos or whatever links down below. I'll put it in a link down below, yeah, for the petition you can sign about wanting to legalise, tax and regulate cannabis in the UK. Yeah. What else is there? Relevant organisations. Well, there's also the organisation known as CLEAR, CLEAR, and they do cannabis law reform, drug law reform. And there's also the organisation called Transform Drug Policy Foundation. Transform Drug Policy Foundation. Pound it. Yeah, Transform Drug Policy Foundation are doing a big Legalise Cannabis UK campaign at the moment, and they need money for their crowdfunder. They need 50 grand to make the campaign a success, and so far they've got 10 grand, and the crowdfunder is ending at the end of September, so not much time left to get the next 40 grand in, so they might need some big donors to come along. So if you're a big spender, go check out Transform Drug Policy. That's transform, I think that's transformdrugs.org. Yeah, so type that into Google and you'll find it. Their Legalise Cannabis UK campaign, you might even put that in and see if that works. And donate to regulate. Okay, so it says empower viewers to participate in the debate. Well, you've got comments available down here to debate about why you think cannabis should be made legal, or why you think it shouldn't be made legal and should be kept illegal. It's a debate, isn't it? So I accept all your different views, and just try not to be hateful in the comments. Be respectful of other people in the comments as well. So yeah, you can also send a letter to your MP if you want to. I've got a template letter. I should put that in the links down below as well. Template letter for your MP to send it to them, to ask them kindly to bring it up in Parliament and to support the cause, legalising cannabis in the UK, of course. And so that template letter has got lots of things that you can say, and you can adapt it obviously to your own needs and wishes. So there you go. You could do leafleting as well if you wanted to. I've just made a leaflet template video, which has got a bunch of words that you can stick on a leaflet with some slogans. It says for you to search Shiva Wilson on YouTube. You don't have to put that in, obviously, if you're making your own leaflet. But it says things like time to wake and bake, end the war on plants and stuff. So have a check out of that video in the links below. This documentary aims to provide a comprehensive overview of the complex issue of legalisation of cannabis in the UK, presenting a balanced perspective on the arguments for and against, while encouraging viewers to consider the potential impact on their lives. So there you go, there's a slightly longer video for you today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and have a look through the links down below as to what you want to do next on your cannabis advocacy journey. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Shiva Wilson. Let me get out my little Shiva thing. Bye bye. Good night.